9 News weather impacting meteorologist Carly Cassidy with your forecast. It was a toasty one yesterday, and we're talking about all the record heat here for quite some time. Yesterday, high temperatures reached the upper 80s, 90s, even close to 100 down there in Elkhart. On the western slope, the upper 80s as well, and even in the high country, 60s to 80 in Salida. That 86 across the metro, that's out at the airport at DIA. I know a lot of others had some other readings across the metro in and at 90 degrees, but at the airport, 86 did beat out the old record of 78 set back in 1995. Now, one record that we did not beat, that is the earliest 90-degree day on record, and I think we're okay with that. That still sits at April 30th, 1992. But the other two, you see the green check marks, the hottest March temperature, now 86 from yesterday, Saturday, and then 4 straight 80-degree days in a row. So we have had that as well. Now we do get a little bit of a break from the heat for today. We have a cold front moving through. But tomorrow we do get right back to it. Tomorrow we come close to that record. The record is 77, forecast at 73. Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking to beat that record as the forecast, that's at 83 on Tuesday, record is 76. Wednesday, our hottest day of our upcoming week at 87 and the record at 75. So not quite done with the heat just yet. But today we do have a cold front moving through, so this morning some of that cloud cover out there. We'll keep that mix of sun and clouds around for today. That's going to start to bring things down, as well as that north wind. It's been a little bit stronger here this morning and bringing in those cooler temperatures, about 15 to 30 miles per hour, mainly more on the breezy, gusty side to the eastern plains, down to the south, and then in the foothills. Across the metro, we're talking just about 5 to 15 miles per hour, so that light breeze. But this north wind, that's bringing in the cooler air. So this afternoon, we're really going to feel the difference. Much more comfortable. We're usually in the upper 50s for this time of the year, so still above average, but definitely closer, especially compared to yesterday. We've got the upper 50s to upper 60s for most across the state. A few 70s and then a little bit of some 80s there along the western slope. So still feeling some of that warmth, but much more comfortable. And then tomorrow we do see and feel more of that warmth work its way here. That high pressure system builds back in, so Monday start to warm things back up into the 60s and the low 70s, and then we take off even more, as we saw earlier, for Tuesday and Wednesday. One of the reasons why, of course, that high pressure system, but also the wind, that is going to pick back up. And if you look at the direction, this morning, today, the wind coming out of the north. Tomorrow, that wind is coming out of the south, and it's going to pick up. So you see that wind start to increase as we go into your Monday morning, and then also into Monday afternoon and throughout the day, seeing about 20 to 40 miles per hour, especially to the eastern plains and in the high country, a little bit gusty. So high fire danger, that is still a concern, even though today, really not much of a break. We haven't really had any relief by any means. Yes, it's cooler, but not any moisture. We do still have that fire weather watch down to the south, Pueblo into Trinidad through Monday, and would not be surprised if more are added to this, especially as we get into midweek. That high fire danger, that will continue. So how that all looks for your 7-day forecast today, the coolest day in the upper 60s, 70s tomorrow, 80s Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday to Thursday, have that next system moving on in, that next cold front, so that will bring us back down. Thursday at 78, that record, that one looks to stay safe. And then Friday, Saturday, as we go into next weekend, looking to be back into the 70s. So not bad conditions all the way around, just of course have to be careful with that high fire danger. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll keep you updated all the way throughout the rest of the day.